we go. Ooh, honey. I don't even think this is straight. I think this is crooked. Honey, this camera's straight, then so am I. Hello? We're just gonna have to deal with it. Just like how everyone in my life had, my parents had to deal with me not being straight, darling. This is how we just go with the punches, honey. Hopefully there's no punching. But hello, howdy, y'all. It's been a hot biscuit, hasn't it? I It's kind of spur of the moment live stream for me. If I'm gonna be honest, this new moon is kind of a little bit rough for me. I'm kind of going through the emotions of things, and yeah, I just felt like what better way to cheer myself up than to just do a sporadic live stream and hang out with everybody. Y'all, I have so much. I'm like looking back here because I'm like trying to. Well, one, I'm trying to find my chopstick, honey. Um, but there's like so much I want to catch up with you guys on. So much that is going to be happening with the channel. I guess I'm just not getting chopstick. That's all right. My lips will just stay dry for this live stream, honey. Just dry and cracked. It wouldn't be the first time that y'all see me dry and cracked, though. Where's my water? Darling, you might not even... I am not put together at all. I turned on this live stream thinking I was... Oh my gosh. I don't have my water here. Y'all, we're gonna have to really suffer. I didn't know I was gonna have to really just be down in like... You know what? This moment right here, y'all, this moment summarizes how my new moon has been. Doesn't that sound dramatic? Putting in... Did I just hit my camera? Alright. You know what? It's straight now if it did get hit. Regardless, y'all. So it's the new moon. It's July 9th right now. Let me put... First of all, it's been a moment since I've done these live streams, y'all. I forgot I need to put on my tunes, of course. You know, like who am I without my music, without my jams going on, you know? So, let me see. Who do we want to put on? I think we're gonna put on... Honestly, y'all, I wish I could be putting on... I was just talking to my friend before I turned on the live stream. I was talking to him, and we were talking about Azalea Banks' new song that she posted, and it's like... I was saying how I liked it for like the first minute. Like, it's like a 2 minutes and 30-second song. And I liked it for the first... This might be too loud. I liked it for the first like 30-ish, not 30-ish, like first minute of the song from Azalea Banks, because it was bumping, honey. Like, she was spitting, darling. I was loving it. Like she was just getting down. I was like, you know what? I don't know who, like, she's talking about... Let me not in this live stream, but yeah, no, she was just such a vibe. But then after like the first minute mark, it was like just not my cup of tea. Like, I don't know, y'all have to listen to it. Let me see, do I even know the name of the song that I could just tell you guys to look it up with? Do y'all even care? Let's see here, I can find out real quick. Azalea Banks. Okay, yeah. Okay, so her song is called Fuck 'Em All Night. I think she's referencing Kanye, which, you know, I'm not gonna be mad about that. You do your thing, Miss Azalea Banks. Do your thing. If talking about Kanye gets you to rap like that, honey, keep on talking about Kanye, you know? Hey, Kevo Juice, how are you doing? So, y'all, so... Even as I like am live right now, I just had posted the Sagittarius reading, tarot reading today. Well, I posted Sagittarius. I posted Sagittarius and then Leo's love reading. I'm glad you're doing good. And I'm going to be doing a lot. I guess they're not directly to love, but I'm going to be doing a lot more variety of quicker tarot videos for all the signs to have them more. Have a little bit more variety of different types. I know people have requested, I haven't forgotten it yet. People have been requesting for me to do spirit guide messages through tarot for all the zodiac signs, which I want to do, I intend to do. Have I done the Virgo reading? No, Kevo. I will actually, you know what? After this live stream, I really wish I had my water, honey. After this live stream, Kevo, I will do Virgos. And I'll do Virgos and I'll put that up. I haven't done any of the earth signs yet, actually. I wasn't sure who I was going to do next, so I guess that answers my question. Are you going to be doing anything for the new moon, Kevo? Honestly, I have a couple things still planned for later in the evening. I like to save all of my stuff that I do, all my occult stuff, right? For at night. I'm like slouching, honey. Yeah, I like to save it for whenever I'm doing everything at night. It just feels more appropriate, right? I'm always just plus like a night person, usually for the most part. But yeah, it's crazy that it feels like this year has just been going by so quickly. Like it feels like I just did a new full moon ritual. It feels like I just talked about the new moon in Scorpio a hot biscuit ago. But it's like keep on coming, honey. You're just getting ready for work. What time is it for you? Right now it's 7 p.m. for me right now, 7 p.m. And we're just getting our day started, honey. I'm starting to just now be productive for the day. It's been a slow day for me, but honestly, I could use a few slow days once in a while. I either am like taking it really slow, darling, or I'm like really taking it up to the like umpteenth degree of like busyness. There's never really an in between for me. You would think as a Libra that I would be good at balance, darling, but I'm not. 9 for you. All right, so you must be on the you must be central, right? Central. Right? I know that because when I lived in Texas, that was central time zone, so I'm pretty good at changing up the time zones. Central, right? Centrals? Yeah, I think I'm right. Now I'm doubting myself. I think so. So, yeah, what do there's so much I want to like bring up as well. Oh my gosh. So my phone broke, honey. I even got the video clips of that. I have a video clip. I posted it on my TikTok. It's kind of funny. It's like genuine reaction, y'all. The video itself is like I was trying to get some B-roll footage. And I was trying to just get you know, just some like cutesy shots, you know, start upgrading my editing, you know, make my videos more interesting, honey. Make them more dynamic, darling. And I was doing a vlog that day as well. And I had it coming. You know, I had it coming. It was windy out, and I was like I like set up my tripod poorly, I might add. So again, I really had it coming. With no screen protector. I had my case on, but it wasn't protecting my screen any. I guess like not against some rocks, honey. So I put up the tripod. It was windy out a little bit. And I like haphazardly like put it up, and I like started walking away, honey. And I was like, ooh, we're gonna get this like cutesy like aesthetic shot, darling. We're gonna be looking so cute, feeling so cute, darling. And then I heard the crash and boom, honey. We heard the crash and boom. And oh, even in like I've never broken any of my phone screens before. I don't believe. Yeah, I don't think I have ever. And I've had iPhones for, as I hit my camera, I've had iPhones for a long time, well over 10 years now. So I would say like it's my like I'm not I've never had like my phone. No, actually I take that back. I did have my phone crack one time, but I didn't have it in its case, so I had that covered. But anyways, like I didn't really believe that it was cracked because my brain at the time was like, oh, it falls all the time, whatever. Not really processing the fact that I was at the side of like a coast, or like I guess yeah, it was not a beach. It was like a coast with just like a bunch of rocks, and it's just like, girl. Lo and behold, I had even like the reaction. Like when I was walking up to the rocks, I was even just like saying some mess. And it's still like I wasn't even taking it serious. I was like, "Oh, girl, what you doing? Like falling all around, just wasting my time, honey. Right? I have a busy schedule, honey." And then when I picked it up and reality hit, I was like, oh, it's cracked. Then I was just like, well, crap, you know, because Literally, like, if it wasn't just in terms of, like, if my phone was just for communication, I would be completely content um, not having it go, like, not having my phone, because I'm just, like, I'm an introvert anyways. I don't really like talking to people. I like my own time. Um, so it's like, you know, but it's like the fact that my phone is just like everything for my work, like for my work, quite literally for my work and for recordings and all that. So I was just like, ugh, you know, I had to like manage, I had to like handle that and get that taken care of. Thankfully, it's fixed now. That's why I'm even able to record now, is because I got it fixed. But that's, you know what it cost me? It cost me $200, y'all. It cost me $200 for me to get this screen, my iPhone screen fixed. Which, honestly, it was worth it just because it cost me like 1,200 bucks in general for my phone. So I was just like, I really didn't want to have to get a new phone. But yeah. It was so frustrating though, because I was recording that day for a vlog because I really wanted to post a vlog up. But since that happened, it's just been like such a mess, darling. I haven't really like. It's been the name of trying to do more content, provide more content for y'all, but it's just like these things, darling, just happening. Hey Sierra, hey Angela, hey Kimone. How do I, Kimone? Am I pronouncing your name properly? Hello, hello, Aktika. Aktika, can y'all correct me, by the way, in the chat if I pronounce your name wrong? I like to say people's names, so I don't want to like mispronounce people's names ignorantly. You know, it's never my intention. How are you guys doing, by the way? It's good. Exercise is good. All right. How are you guys doing though? Right now it's 7 p.m. I'm fasting right now, so nothing. I'm not. I haven't had anything to eat. Let me know if y'all already know. If you're an OG to my channel, honey, y'all already know. I like to know what people eat. That's like my thing. I always find it interesting what ooh, that voice cracked, darling. What it is that people eat. You just got your iPhone 12 because your other phone screen shattered completely. So you get how I feel, Angela. I'm so glad. Like, a broken phone is just like the worst thing, isn't it? It's just like, man, like, I was having to ask people, because like I had to go to town, drop my phone off, and for that time when I was just in town, like waiting to have it fixed, I was like having to ask people like what time it was. I had to like memorize like the bus schedule and stuff like that because I'm just so used to just being able to like Google something, hit direction, just boom, 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 right? So it's just like when I didn't have my phone, I was like, oh man, you don't realize like how or maybe I'm just taking it for granted, I suppose. Let me not project that on my issues onto everybody. But I didn't realize like how much I used my phone to just like, I mean, outside of work, I knew that much. It took it, like, it's everything for me. But I didn't realize like how much I like used it to just maneuver through town. It does. That's the thing. It disrupts it. It doesn't make it impossible, but it just really disrupts everything. Especially when you're so used to having your schedule like planned out in your head with your phone. 7:30 a.m. in India. Wow. You love the eyes on Insta? Thank you. Hey, Sacred Meow. How are you doing? Good evening to you as well. So, how this is going to work, y'all? We're going to just be vibing out. I'm still going to just be running my mouth. You're welcome to leave a question if you'd like me to do pull a couple of cards for you. I do super chat readings if someone wants me to prioritize their reading as well. But yeah, I'm gonna just pick and chat sometimes, but all I ask is don't spam my chat, honey, because I'm still trying to just hang out and vibe out, you know? I'm trying to hang out with y'all. If I wanted to just do readings, I could just be doing a recording, right? I want to be able to talk and have a conversation, you know, because we're humans, you know? If you want a reading too badly, then just click out on one of the many videos I'm constantly posting, honey, you know. But yeah, Sierra says she loved my eyes on Insta. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did those eyes for TikTok in specific because on TikTok I do like daily little quick readings just on TikTok. And So I just did like a quick little like something something, and then I was like, you know what, let me take a picture of it, because honestly I wasn't too happy with it, just because I felt like I felt as if it looked a little bit sloppy. But I feel like that's kind of like the benefit of me being a male wearing makeup, and just like the overall look that I have is like I can just like have something be smeared and be like, oh yeah, it's androgynous. I'm androgynous styling. It's not me just doing a bad blending job, bad placement with my eyeshadow. I'm being androgynous. I'm being grungy, honey. Hey Carter, how are you doing? Yeah, and I like decided just to like hop on live. I was feeling a little bit down in the dumps, and I was just like, you know what? I have no reason to be feeling down in the dumps when I can be hanging out with y'all and just be vibing out with y'all, especially on the new moon, honey. Especially on the new moon. Come on now, we're gonna be hanging out. It feels nice. It feels like I'm sure some of y'all can tell. Like I already feel like a million times better, even though I don't have my water or my chapstick. I feel just a lot better being able to just like engage with you guys. That's like my thing. It's like I enjoy doing the tarot readings, but it's still like I only do this just because I want to be able to interact with people. I feel like you could go to any of my live streams, like at some point go on some type of rant or a tangent about how I'm grateful I am to talk to people. You saw that TikTok? Oh, that's cool. Did you find me through TikTok, Angela, or do you follow me on Tik? Did you just like follow me on TikTok? That blue was fire. I appreciate it. Blue is my color. Blue is definitely my color. My favorite color, it kind of switches. It's hard for me to just have one favorite color. I mean, come on, look at me, darling. I mean, I would say like I like different colors for different things. I feel like gold, looks my best. Purple is kind of like my favorite. I always would say purple is like my baseline favorite, kind of. But at the same time, like I love like a dark navy blue. I like that, how it looks on me. I like how it looks. I feel like it's just a very soothing color. But at the same time, I also like a mint green. Like, I don't know. Like, does it really surprise y'all someone fruity like me likes a bunch of colors? Can't pick one singular color. Am I a full-time tarot reader? Yes, I am. I've been doing tarot since I was in high school, and I was like 15 then. It's 15, 16. So it's been over 10 years now for doing tarot in specific. And I've been doing tarot professionally, where I've been living just off of doing tarot for, I want to say like 3 years? 3 years? Give or take, 3, 4. Yeah, I want to say like 3 or 4, around there. Top 5. Okay, I could do a top 5 color. I can definitely, purple is gonna be one. Definitely purple. Y'all like how I made it a point to show off my nails? Like, yeah, I didn't spend this money, honey, not to have it be seen, right? Definitely purple. Purple's one. Purple. Okay, purple, dark blue, right? I really love like a mint color. Like, I feel like a mint color placed properly, like in the proper environments, is so pleasant to look at, right? I feel as if like mint can complement like colors so beautifully if done properly. Listen, girl, I'm colorblind. Listen to me sound as if I can know every sphere of the colors and know what goes together well. Calm down. But yeah, mint. Gold would definitely be one. I really love a gold. I feel like gold is just fabulous on everybody. And then my last one. I like lavender. Lavender. But I guess that's kind of technically a purple, isn't it? But lavender is like, to me, this is like lavender, right? To me, this is lavender. And I don't consider that purple. Like, to me, purple is like a dark, like, is a darker color. Like, this to me is like its own color. And I love lavender. I wish I had more lavender clothing. Mint green lavender. See, yeah, y'all are my people. Y'all know. I listed all these colors and none of them are on my fingernails either. It's black and this chrome color on my accent. Kind of don't like, I'm going to be honest, these are probably my least favorite nails. Mixture between, because my nails are shorter right now, because I cut them off, and as well as just, I'm not really a fan of like the design, but It's yeah, whenever I like sat down, honestly, I didn't have an idea because for a while I haven't been doing anything to my nails. I just been letting them breathe. But then I like was sat in the chair and I saw like chrome and I was like, what is that? Give me some of that. I want some sparkle, honey. And then once I got the sparkle, I'm just like, Silver used to be one of my top colors in high school. I really loved, I had this silver eyeshadow. It's just like the circular one. And I would just like put that all over my lid, honey. Circular. Honestly, this is something I've never talked about. I had a YouTube channel before this YouTube channel. And this was back in high school. No, this was like in 2020. This is like 2010, 2011. I had a first YouTube channel, and it was for makeup. And back during then, like, there was no boys in makeup, there's no James Charles, there was nothing like that. It was just like, literally on YouTube, it was just like a bunch of white women doing makeup. And I was doing makeup, and I was just like, ooh, let me just do a little something. It was, honestly, it was a terrible look. It was like something Black Swan related, but it wasn't even nothing. But that video got like around, it was either 12,000 or 21,000, one of the numbers switch. It took off, and my oldest brother found it, like got the video recommendation, whatever, and he commented on it, like whenever he messaged me, and that like made me freak out. And I was like, ugh. I like shut everything down. Y'all, I don't think about it in a poor way, but whenever I do think about it, I think about like how different my life would have been if I didn't delete. I've never had a video now hit that many views, not even close. So it's insane to think about. You love the silver, you know what, I really... Rose gold. Rose gold is a lovely color as well. Rose gold is, honestly, that would probably be like my 6th favorite color. Can I do that? Rose gold? I love a rose gold. My brother didn't say anything unkind. Honestly, yeah, no, my brother's never said anything unkind about when it came to makeup. Funnily enough, though, I have on my Facebook Messenger, my oldest brother, I remember asking him, there's a message, I don't need to remember, but I remember it, honey, but I have the receipts, darling, of my brother when I first was getting into tarot and I wanted to practice on him. And I was like, oh, what do you think about tarot cards? And then he's just like, he wasn't mean about it, but I mean, yours is an older brother about it, I would say, I guess. And didn't believe in it. And so it's like, I look at that now, it like makes me giggle, because it's just like, it's not like, my brothers have like, I'm not close to any of my family. Listen here, I'm about to treat y'all like my therapist, honey. I'm not close with any of my family. Like, I literally don't live near any family, don't talk to really anybody or anything like that. Like, like I have 2 brothers, but like, we don't talk ever. Like, been months, years, really. But nothing bad has happened. It's just like, kind of just my own person, my own lane, I suppose. And so, I've always just been unapologetically myself when it came to wearing makeup, when it came to doing any of my spiritual practices, my occult practices. I always was just like, honey, this is me. Like, and so like, I feel as if there was obviously a little bit of resistance, but at the same time, just because of how I approached things, it was never up for discussion, you know? That was like the thing, is like, they may never have like approved or not even had an opinion, but they knew it was never up for discussion for these things. And if they wanted to be confrontational with me about it, darling, then they knew they were gonna be signing up for something a lot more than what they were bargaining for. You'll be my family long lost sister here. I feel that, Aubriana. Am I pronouncing your name right, Aubriana? Sharamar, what can I expect from my Pisces in love? You know what, Sharamar? I'll make it a point to do Pisces, who's coming towards them reading tonight as well for you. But let's see. Thank you for the $3, by the way. 3 is my favorite number. 333. Well, not 333. 3, the number 3 is my favorite number. I don't know why. It's not because of the significance of it. My life path number is an 11. I think I'm an 11. Yeah, I'm an 11. So it has nothing to do with that. I just always have liked 3. Anything I do, I always like to do it in like 3s. Brianna. Like say, ha Brianna, hey Brianna, hey Brianna, hey Brianna, hey Brianna, hey Brianna, hey Brianna. I'm sorry, I hope that doesn't sound like ridiculous to me. Hey Brianna, okay, all right. Hey Brianna, all right. So Sharamar would like to know what can they expect from their Pisces in love. Let's see here. So what I would be saying for you, you have the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, as well as the Seven of Pentacles for you, darling. So, break this down. Three of Wands talks about, is this Three of Wands? Yeah, Three of Wands. Three of Wands talks about like movement, right? And starting to see some type of sign. I always say when it comes to the Three of Wands, I always like to use the analogy of like, say you're out into sea for like months. I don't know why you'd be out there though, like for months. And like you see your first spot of land, right? And then that's where you start getting the sign of where you need to go. Beautifully, you have the Four of Wands as well paired with this, which is like, you know, getting to, you know, the Four of Wands is that portal. It's that 1111 walking through the portal, the thing of where you feel as if you're destined to be. And so then Seven Pentacles lays down this very fine-tuning message of like something to put more roots into and something to start nurturing even more. So I would be saying, Sharamar, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name properly. Hello, Mystic Wolf. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name properly, but I would be saying that pretty soon. Three of Wands gives the sense, a message of where it's like you're about to be spotting land, or in this case, you're about to be spotting some type of sign from your person that's going to be more so for your long term and something that you can really start nurturing in some way, however that looks like in your dynamic when it comes to your Pisces, right? Because it's going to look different for everybody, right? If you're already actively involved with this person for a while, I could easily see this being like an engagement, for example, right? Or if you haven't been talking to them and still like at the talking phase, I could see this as like an offering and being like, okay, we could go to the next step with this. It just is, all of it speaks on just forward progression in a positive way of for where you're trying to go long term and receiving that sign pretty quickly, especially with those two wands cards coming in. I would say pretty quickly. I don't like to give like a number time frame on something like this just because it's like you can't really get that just with tarot cards. That would have to be through intuitive, and I'm not really getting anything intuitively for me to just boldly say, being like, oh, in 2 weeks, darling, right? You recently started an online page. Are you making the right choice in doing this for a career? Let's see, darling. Let's see. Sierra White. Of course, and thank you so much again, Shamar. I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. I really appreciate the support. All right, let's see. Actually, you know what? Sierra, which deck do we want to use, darling? Do we want to use this deck or this deck? Deck A or deck B? Which deck you wanting? Which deck are we feeling, honey? I didn't think this through when I'm like, because I know there's like a delay in the stream, so I guess I should just be shuffling something, so I'm not just staring at you. Y'all aren't just watching me staring at the screen. Wait, okay, B. Was this deck A and this is deck B? This is deck B. This is deck B. Yeah, okay. All right, let's see here, Sierra. Card already come flying out. Are you making the right choice? Queen of Swords. I like the direction of this, but I want to get a couple more cards. Hello, Marilyn. Let me know if I'm pronouncing your name properly. I'm doing good. How are you doing on this evening, on this day? Where are you at? You made a live. Yes, you did, Jean. All right. So, for you, Sierra, did you make the right choice? We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Two of Cups coming in here. I would say, definitely say yes. When it comes to starting this page, I would suspect that this is seemingly coming, especially with the Queen of Swords coming in here, seemingly like coming in as a sense of where you are starting this kind of alone initially. Two of Cups comes in this as this foreshadowing with this Knight of Swords as well, though, where it's like I feel like the further you progress down this, you're going to either be making like a nice contractual connection with something to be working together with like another business or some type of collaborative, or you'd be coming into a partnership with somebody when it comes to this down the road, so not to worry about having this be too much of a solo trip for long for you if you are doing this solo. I do feel like pretty soon down the road for this path, though, that you're going to be presented with something of a connection. Nine of Pentacles coming in here. Yeah, I would definitely be saying this is more so coming in as once you go down the road a little bit further, you're about to be getting, I always like to call it like breadcrumbs from the universe, being shown like where each step you need to take, you're kind of being guided in a sense. And I feel like another person is going to be coming into your path to kind of be as this like reminder that you are doing the right thing. How are you doing, Jean? You're in Oregon. It's beautiful out today. I'm just above you. You're in Oregon. I'm in Washington. We're neighbors. I'm all the way above you, though. I'm all the way above for you. But, yeah, we're kind of like neighbors when you think about it. Yeah, I'm glad I was helpful. Good luck on your business, Sierra. What are you gonna be? What is your business about? What is, if you feel open to talking about it, anyways. You just moved from Portland to California. I really wanna. Portland would be the second place that I would move to. Honestly, I would be open to checking out Portland, or at least somewhere in the surrounding area. I love the Pacific Northwest, though. Yeah. I feel like you can't beat the Pacific Northwest. How did I, Sierra, how did I handle the heat wave, honey? You know what? People can't be saying that I don't go through the elements for people to get their readings out to them, honey. The people that were seeing my breath, it was so cold back in December, darling. Now it was like during that heat wave, people were seeing me sweat. I full blown was telling people, I was like, I started out my videos, I was like, honey, it's hot and there's no air conditioning. And I was fanning myself the entire reading. I was like, y'all gonna get this reading, but y'all gonna have to also see me sweat like a pig as well, darling. Right? It was a moment. It was a lot, but honestly, it didn't bother me too much. It was more so irritating that I couldn't just record. Because, like, here's the thing. Like, I'm from Florida. I lived in Texas and Florida. I don't know where I'm really, like, from. I've lived in Florida and Texas for a lot of my years, and California. So it's like, I'm used to the heat. It's just, like, a matter of, like... if I could have just existed all day, not had to been on camera, then I would have been fine. Melissa, thank you for the $5, Melissa. Do you have anything good for me? You feel like you've been cursed. 1 minute things are good, the next things are horrible. Let's see. Let's see. One thing I do want to suggest for you, Melissa, if you feel like you are being cursed, I would suggest for you to pick up some black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is really cheap to get. You can get like, you get like a big piece for like 20 bucks, right? But you can get like a tiny chunk for like $2. Like, don't ever overpay for black tourmaline. You can get it really cheap on Amazon. I would suggest for you to get to that, or anyone who's experiencing any type of like heavy energy in their life right now, because black tourmaline is kind of like a magnet. It'll suck in that negative energy. You can also use it as like a way of just like even holding it yourself to just and meditate with it to drain yourself of the heavy negative energies that you're feeling. As well, if you're feeling like you're being cursed, I would suggest for you to burn some Palo Santo as well. That would be extremely beneficial while you keep black tourmaline with you. Selenite as well would be lovely. But let's see for you, Melissa. Let's see what message we have. We have 3 of Wands in the reverse for you. We have 4 of Swords. Okay, darling. And then we have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Melissa, this is coming in as a sign of there's something that you kind of need to look into your space about. Right? It says, you say that you are feeling like next things are horrible, like you're randomly experiencing some negativity. Well, I feel almost as if this is a message of where, what analogy would I put? Only analogy I can think of that would make kind of sense is as if like, you know, like I'm experiencing like some heart problems, right? And then, but like during the side, like, you know, everything that I'm consuming, I'm not thinking has caffeine or has anything that's bad for my heart. Lo and behold, like, this caffeine, this soda that I drink has a crap ton of sugar and caffeine that has my heart going, but I'm unconsciously, like, I'm not aware that's the problem, right? So it's one of those things where you're inviting this in almost, and that's a concept. And so what I would be saying for you, Melissa, is I would start looking at very specific points, facets in your life, right? Start looking at your health, right? See where, um, just start looking at, like, yeah, overall, like, it's kind of like an observing your environment thing and pinpointing where, like, the leak is. I feel like there's something that you could be improving on for yourself. Eight of Pentacles coming in the reverse as well. It's, yeah, very much so, honey, coming in as a strong message of kind of like allowing like some type of heaviness into your space. Two of Wands as well in the reverse for you. Yeah, even if you weren't going to tell me, Melissa, that you were experiencing some heaviness right now, these cards are kind of reflecting that as well. I really feel as if you would benefit from a cleansing of some sort, whether that's through burning some Palo Santo, whether that's you going out into some nature. I know you said you lived in Texas. I don't know what part of Texas you're in. I lived in Austin, but having, like, I feel like it's almost important, like it's extremely important for you to find somewhere to like disconnect from your norm to then have a cleanse. Like, I don't know, I feel like you would really greatly benefit from like a cleanse of some sort, because it's reflecting even so in the cards for it. But it's like, that's the thing. I don't want you to freak out over it either, because we would have gotten like a Three of Swords or like a Ten of Swords or a Tower card if there's something to be like worrisome about. So I don't want you to worry about it necessarily, Melissa. It's one of those things of where, this happens to everybody. I've had to check in with myself as well sometimes, where it's like, if you have too much energy going on around, well, I feel like everything's energy. Thoughts are energy. All of this is energy, right? Depending on your belief system. I feel as if, just as like, you know, you use your water filter system, your air filter system for a long period of time, without taking those taking those conscious moments rather to clean up the space, right? To clean up the filters, right? It's gonna build up, right? And it's going to start affecting like the air and the water and all of that. So you have to do those routine cleanses once in a while. Like, that's just one of those things you would benefit from. Yeah, Melissa, definitely let me know. Whenever you do, just comment in one of the videos. Let me know how it goes, because I'll remember for you, for sure, for sure. Herbal bath would be good too, yeah. Yeah, Jean, if you have any herbs to suggest, because I don't know any herbs off the top of my... I mean, I always am going to suggest like a lavender, because I think lavender is just such a romantic, lovely herb just for anyone to have. But Jean may know, if I'm pronouncing your name right, Jean may know some herbs, or someone else in the chat may know. Sierra, thank you so much for the $5 as well. Sierra started my page alone. It's kind of a secret thing you have going. I haven't told many people, but already had people reach out. Oh, that's good. That's awesome, Sierra. You're definitely taking the right step then, I would say. You're already experiencing the signs. That's good. I'm happy for you. All right, Sierra, let's see. Let's pull a card. Let's see a message we have for you. We have the Three of Cups, darling. This is a gorgeous card to have. Shall we go deeper with this a little bit, don't you think? Three of Cups, this represents victory. This represents a good space to be in if you're around a group of people. Sierra. Oh, Stovetop Ninja. What's up, Stovetop Ninja? We have the Chariot card in the reverse. So you may have been experiencing a delay in something, and with this Three of Cups coming in as the main focal point of energy, things may be lightening up. Judgment card as well. Can we get a closing part? I know you said pull a card, and I'm pulling like 20. The Lover's card coming in here. All right, this is good. I see this as we have the Three of Cups being the focal point of the energy of what's going to be coming to you. Stovetop, and then the Chariot as well as the Judgment card inverted for you. Both of these being inverted, this shows to me a message of where there's almost this, no matter how hard you are pushing in some let's see a little bit more detail. It shows to me like something that you're trying to push hard into making some progress in just wasn't budging at all. Five of Swords, is this coming in as like some type of social dynamic of where you weren't really able to like get much ground with the connection in your life? Yeah, Two of Cups inverted. I'm seeing this almost as a sense of where the love with the Lovers card coming in as the closing energy for this, of where it's like you almost like making up with somebody. Have you gotten into a recent argument um, with somebody, Sierra? Or not Sierra? Yeah, Stovetop Ninja. I can't keep up with the names now. You're done with your 16-year-old toxic marriage. I mean, that's definitely what the cards would be reflecting. For that, for sure. That would be definitely what the cards would be reflecting in this. Houston is hot as I can imagine. You owe me a dinner. You know, I would never deny it. Listen, the food that you post on Instagram, I would love it. You're a Libra. Listen, definitely. The moment you're in Washington, honey, let me know and I'll be coming, darling. I'll be coming. We'll have a lovely time. Yeah, definitely let me know, Melissa. I'll keep you to it. Next time I see you commenting on a video, I'll remind you as well. And I'll ask for an update. Actually, if you're okay with it, I can take your name down, Melissa, if you're comfortable. And I can do a little, since it's gonna be it's the full moon tonight anyways, I can do a little, if you're okay with it, I can do a little bit of a ritual as well, if you're open with it. I'm taking your name down just in case you do say yes and if you're open to it, darling. But obviously if you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to say so. All right, Sacred Meow, thank you so much for the $5. If they're willing, do the cards have any messages from Spirit? A recent journey you began. Are you on the right path? You felt disconnected lately. Let's see. Next full moon, I should do a live stream ritual. I should, right? I really should. I want to put more of an effort into posting my occult videos, but I have just like this high standard when it comes to editing. Like my tarot videos, I'm like, whatever. I don't need to do that much editing. Like most people just like turn on the camera and go, right? Me adding music and stuff is just next level. But when it comes to my occult videos, I really want to have like the editing be there and have it not just be me sitting here and just talking. I want it to be a little bit more personal, immersive, you know? And because of that, I'm like learning a new editing program, so it's gonna take me a little bit to figure it out. But once I do figure it out, then we'll get those videos pumping out. But yeah, Sacred Meow. Let's see what parts we have for you. So we have the Ace of Cups coming in the reverse for you. So we're definitely honing in on your energy right now for you. We have the Five of Wands coming in as the blockage for you. So we're definitely already coming in as addressing why you're feeling unfulfilled or your heart. Like Five of Wands talks about the, you know, it's just like that conflict card. Ace of Cups being in the reverse shows to me just the sense of not feeling complete, not feeling whole. So let's go deeper with this. What is going on? Knight of Cups coming in, the Sun card coming in, with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse coming in. So overall positive message in this sense here, right? I don't feel like I need to show the Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups because you don't need a reminder of your own energy, right? But with this Knight of Cups coming in and the Sun card, this comes in initially just as like the cheesy message of the Knight bringing in a very positive message. That's what's being contained in the cup providing is the Sun, right? Because it came one after the other. The Sun card being the very best card in the deck in terms of just overall abundance and like the card is always going to be like that. I think if you look it up in the deck and like most tarot decks, excuse me, it's going to tell you that you're making the steps into the right direction, that you're on the right track. That's why the Sun's showing up and giving that blessing, right? And then Seven of Pentacles, this comes in the reverse for you. So this comes in almost in the sense of where once, I don't know, you asked the question about if you're going down the right path with something. If you going down this path meant that you had to uproot yourself from something else, you know, the Seven of Pentacles talks about like planting those seeds into like garden of sorts. So it'd be as if like me doing tarot, right? This tarot channel is like my Seven of Pentacles energy, the fruits of my labor. And for this being in the reverse, it would be as if I would be to uproot me doing tarot and me then deciding to be a mukbang channel, right, or something of that nature. And that because of these two other cards, this comes in as the success. So for you, how you would decipher this, especially with your question, if you're on the right path, a recent journey began, I feel like this would be a positive message, especially with the Seven of Pentacles talking about that uprooting. And since you're beginning a new journey, naturally you would think that it became from you having to leave in another situation. Yeah. All right, let me see. I think the music stopped, honey. Yes, it did. It was asking me if I was still watching. Basic, you would say, I don't know how to pronounce this. Plantain, yarrow, make it into a tea and pour it into the bath. I never knew about that. The sun barfing rainbows into your life. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'll figure it out. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm catching on a lot quick. I'm a pretty fast learner when it comes to anything technical, any type of program. So I'm pretty confident I'll figure it out pretty quickly. It's just like that initial, you know, those growing pains, right? That adjusting, trying to figure everything out. But once I do figure it out, then I can promise you 100% we're going to have much more, many more occult videos coming forward, because I definitely want to start doing that a lot more, because that's the thing, there's so much more to me, so much more to my practices than tarot cards, which tarot cards are lovely and that's what I am, like that is definitely my expertise, but it's like, darling, I've been like I've been doing so many things for so many years, and it's like I want to be able to share that knowledge and help start more conversations, right? Start more conversations, start giving more perspectives on things. So yeah, I think I'm gonna close out the live stream, y'all, though. I've been yeah, I feel like I need to close it out just because I want to take a little bit of a moment to shower and probably just like cleanse a little bit so I can get ready for the work night and do some more readings. I definitely going to be uploading a lot more tonight for tarot, so I don't want to like burn myself out too much. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I feel a lot better now that I got to do a little bit of a live stream and connect with you guys. Yeah. I promise you though, everything's doing good, guys. I know it seems like I don't want anyone to like worry like watching this in the future or anything like that. Like nothing bad is happening. It's just like, you know, one of those days of just like, blah, you know, just those heavy days. But life is good. If, you know, if put it in perspective, the very fact I can turn on a live stream and just like hang out with you guys for almost an hour, I feel pretty blessed. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. And I'm gonna close out the live stream now. Well, awkwardly try to, because now I have to like put my finger on the screen.